Would you shell out $1 million for a free home? Why did one winner auction off everything in his home piece by piece? Here's why HGTV's Dream Home usually turns into a nightmare for the winners. If the idea of winning an incredible, luxurious piece of real estate in a competition sounds like a complete dream to you, well, you're certainly not alone. For over 25 years now, individuals have been entering their names in the HGTV Dream Home sweepstakes.
It's the biggest giveaway in cable TV history, from over 40 million entries.
Over the years, there have been Victorian-inspired properties, rustic log cabins, modern masterpieces, and everything in between. They're located in every corner of the country, from Florida to California to Wyoming and more. The 2022 HGTV Dream Home was a contemporary mountain cabin located in Warren, Vermont. But while each year's Dream Home is completely unique, there seems to be one running theme throughout the contest. Many of the winners actually regret winning the big prize. It may seem unthinkable to be upset about living in a multi-million-dollar home on a prime piece of land, but here's the thing that many people don't always realize about winning such a massive prize. You still need to pay the taxes. For many winners who would never have even considered buying a home with such a high valuation, that tax bill is just way too big to handle. They're unable to stay in their massive new homes, even if they truly love them and wish they could. It also seems that the winners don't even get to enjoy their dream digs for very long. Since those properties with valuations of over $1 million can come with tax bills into the high hundreds of thousands, the vast majority of winners end up either selling the homes back to the developers or just accepting the cash alternative, which comes with fewer tax responsibilities and associated costs. Given the seriously steep price tag on the HGTV Dream Homes, it likely comes as no surprise that most winners opt to sell the house after winning. After all, as Vocatives explains, being deemed the lucky winner for a home worth $1.75 million will cost you nearly $700,000 in federal income taxes, plus additional bills for real estate taxes, state income taxes, and other costs.
It's going to cost you $1 million to keep your free home.
Even those who decide to see what living in such a luxurious property is like tend to sell rather quickly. When an HGTV Dream Home sweepstakes participant is notified that they've snagged the winning ticket that year, you might think that the home itself is the ultimate prize. However, for many of the winners, the legendary Winners Weekend is actually one of the best parts of the experience. The 2005 winner, Don Cruz, was one of the many who ended up selling the home after just a few years. However, the experience didn't exactly leave a bad taste in Cruz's mouth. On the contrary, he continued to enter in the following years with the hopes of being a two-time winner. And it seems a big part of that could have been due to the incredible Winners Weekend. Cruz and his family had the opportunity to stay in upscale hotels, enjoy fine dining, and ride around town in a stretch limo. They even met a celebrity, country musician Dwight Yoakam. But the odds of the winner actually spending an extended period of time in their multi-million-dollar dream home are historically pretty slim. As Country Living reported, as of 2018, only 6 of the 21 winners spent more than a year living in their so-called dream homes. Most sold very quickly, often after taking a ritzy vacation or two, and others just went with the cash prize right from the beginning. However, it turns out that HGTV isn't even that upset about those odds. In fact, Ron Feinbaum, the Dream Home general manager, commented that HGTV doesn't envision anyone actually living in the home as the ultimate outcome. As he told Country Living, winning one of these homes is life-changing, in that recipients either pick up their things and move, or they suddenly have a large savings account. For some winners, that means risking it all and doing everything possible to afford the astronomical taxes and upkeep.
And when they called and said, you want to go cool, wow.
For others, it means taking the cash immediately and perhaps buying a more reasonable dream home. For others yet, the dream home becomes a once-in-a-lifetime vacation headquarters for a little while. Regardless, every year there are countless people from all across the country frantically entering as many times as possible, looking to win that ultimate home. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more House Digest videos about your favorite HGTV shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.